my name is Gabrielle Marie Lantzer. I'll be representing Manila in the upcoming Miss World 2024. I am half American and proudly half Filipino, and I hope to see you soon in the press conference.
Coming up, and we have applicant number 20. We have Miss Gabrielle Marie Lantzer. Alright, applicant number 20. This is Miss Gabrielle Marie Lantzer.
Very good.
Possibly evening.
Almost 10 minutes.
10 minutes till evening, thank you. Hello, my name is Gabrielle Lantzer. I am 19 years old. I'm a student in De La Salle University, taking up my BS in Biochemistry to hopefully become a doctor, being an OB-GYN. Ambitious, I know, doing pageantry and wanting to become a doctor, but you know, a girl can dream it all.
Alright, one question from Miss Michelle.
Oh, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. Mine's like, you know, maybe like a week ago. It's been quite some time.
So, I remember talking to you at the Miss Manila screening.
Yes.
When I checked, you were busy with school.
Yeah.
So, what made you take the leap back into the pageantry world as you're still, I mean, you're going to be passing down your title fairly soon.
Yes.
What, like, I thought you were going to focus on school. What made you come into this world?
I am focusing on school. I'm actually double tasking and have been double tasking with holding a title as well. But me being an ambitious person, I thought maybe since I'm holding a title as well that I want to kind of continue a flow. To, you know, represent the competition I once did and represent Manila on a national. And this is my first national, so I wanted to take the leap.
Well, I'm super happy that you're here. You're blooming, and I
thank
think you're perfect for this organization. Congratulations for standing up here today.
Thank you.
In the national pageant scene.
Oh, thank you so much.
Alright, we have one question from Maria.
Hi, Gabby.
Hello.
Very long time no see.
Yeah, for us it's actually been like a couple months now.
Actually,
Actually been a couple months.
I remember the last time when we were headed home to back to Metro Manila, we were talking about juggling your responsibilities as a beauty queen. That was us, right?
Yeah.
That was the three of us. Like,
The three of us in the van.
yeah, so like, how do you juggle your responsibilities as a beauty queen and as a biochemistry student? Because this is also one of the most difficult courses to
Yeah.
pass.
I went through a lot of trial and error on trying to find a balance on how to handle both a personal life, a educational life, and also like pursuing a creative career. And what I found to be the most useful is to actually like physically plan things down, to set dates and communicate well to people so that things don't overlap and I'm able to fit within everything. And not just that, but also to get a really, really good night's sleep, even though it can be hard. Try to tire myself out mentally so I can like pass out in bed, so I can like be ready to go for the next day, the next event, and whatever the future holds in store for me.
Thank you. I noticed it doesn't say anything for your Beauty with a Purpose project. I think it's a perfect opportunity for you to explain to us what it is
Oh yeah.
and how you can compel us to support it.
All right, so in my actually advocacy is aligned to my manifesting career being a doctor. As I mentioned, I really wanted to become an OB-GYN. And with that, it's also something that I'm really, really passionate about is women's health. For women to get access to health, to abolish period poverty. Because as a woman myself, this might be something that I may struggle with is getting access to proper health care, having the supplies, also the support, and not just that, but for everyone to be educated about women's health. Because if people are not educated about women's health, women are the individuals who create people. So if we're not educated about our human creators, then we won't really necessarily have a good society in that type of sense. So that's why I'm so passionate about being an OB-GYN, because I really want to make the livelihood of other people and women a lot better.
Thank you. All set.
Gabrielle, can you explain more about period poverty?
So yes, so period poverty is the lack of accessibility to resources, to healthcare, and also education. So period poverty is, especially here in the Philippines, a very not talked about topic compared to other forms of poverty. But that's also because of the lack of education about health, unless you're being like, a future med student. The general topic of health isn't so profoundly talked about here in the Philippines, and especially regarding women's health, some topics are a taboo. And for me personally, I feel like education should not be a taboo, but rather every single aspect of education should be accessible, no matter the topic and such like that. Thank you so much.
All right, I feel like we have one more question from Gwen. Yes.
You're so young and you seem so well. You feel like you already have your path going for you.
Oh, thank you.
Have there been any obstacles in your life that really stopped you from achieving what you want?
In terms of obstacles, I would say it's more of a mental obstacle for me, because I'm 19 years old, and I'm also living here in the Philippines primarily by myself. So I'm half American, half Filipino, and both of my parents reside in the US. So upon embarking through college, learning myself as a young woman and going through pageantry and all the difficulties that life throws at me, the biggest thing that's holding me back is the mentality. But to combat that, I've grown to love pageantry, the opportunities it's given me, the fact that I'm building a future career for myself quite independently as well, with along and acknowledgement of my wonderful team that's been supporting me. And even though I don't have the direct support of my parents being here in the Philippines with me, they're still there with me despite the time difference and such. And I have such a lovely friend group also who are like online on live streams, and they're like texting, they're like, "You got this, Gabby!" And I take that really to heart, that when they tell me, "You got this, you get this," I feed off of that energy, and it just becomes so lively afterwards that I feel like I can tackle all the world.
I love that you're living independently, and like me, my parents also live, abroad. But why did you choose to live independently in the Philippines, far away from your family?
So I primarily came to the Philippines for my education. So as you know, education in the US is quite expensive. And having an education in the US is something that is a financial strain that I don't want to place upon my parents. That I don't want to go out of college having all of this financial debt just because I wanted to pursue my passion, my career, the thing I really wanted to be. I didn't want to have that financial strain upon me and my parents. So I came to the Philippines because on my end of the family, the education here is more accessible. So even though I was 14 when I made that decision to come to the Philippines to study, I was really thinking ahead for my own future and my parents, because I don't want them to be paying off my debt when they're 60 or 70 or 80 years old. So thank you.
All right, Gabrielle.
National pageant, and hopefully an international pageant, manifesting, So, so that's the main reason why I wanted to come here on a national pageant, is to really go through the whole process of pageantry, because pageantry doesn't stop just in your city, but you want to impact your nation as well as globally, and I would love to do that.
So, what pumayag naman sila? Is this talking with them, the organization?
She would represent
the city pageant.
Oh yes, I would be representing Manila in the city pageant. So I did talk to them prior, and they are all for it. They're like, "You got this, Gabby. You're the first queen for Manila since the pandemic." So they're fully supporting me full head on. In fact, we had a photo shoot yesterday, and then the staff so lovingly said, "Hey girls, wish her luck tomorrow," and I absolutely was blushing inside that the org that I've been with for the past year are like fully supporting me on my journey for Miss World.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you so much.
Gabby, do you speak Tagalog?
Onte po. I'm bilingually, like I'm audible bilingual. So, I mean, I can understand when people are talking and give me instructions and stuff like that. But, you know, in LaSalle, a lot of people are Konyo, where we do a lot of Taglish. So I've been learning off of my classmates, so I kind of adopted like their Konyo language and stuff. So although I'm not completely fluent, I am in the learning process.
Pero marunong ka magsalita ng kahit konti, pwede salita ng konti.
Yeah, I can primarily speak a little, but I am more eloquent in English, but if needed, I will try my best to do Taglish.
Okay.
Ah, thank you so much.
Alright. Let's give her a moment. Again, this is Gabrielle, Miss Gabrielle.
The media cameras doesn't photo.
A little beauty mishap, but she still looks gorgeous. Do we have one more question? I saw someone's hand raised, no? Alright, okay. We're good. Miss Gabrielle, thank you. You may now take your pictures.
Alright, thank you so much.
And her name is Miss Gabrielle.